Alright, what's happening, everybody? Happy Tuesday. It is time for the Midweek Magic. So, this is a new series I have planned for YouTube. I'll be doing just goofing around with Midweek Magic. I have a lot of fun with these things, you know. They tend to be really cool, so I'm going to show off them every week. Show, I guess, a little guide, for lack of a better term. I might be playing it. I might have some fun. Hopefully you have fun with me. You know, we're just playing Magic. That's the goal, you know. This week it's Last Call, so why did I go? I went to show off the deck. So Last Call, in case you're familiar with that. Last Call is a bid farewell to our departing sets by bringing a 60-card Alchemy deck that only contains cards from the rotating sets, aka Zendikar Rising, Kaldheim, Strixhaven, and D&D AFR. So this is an all-access event. You can try whatever cards you want, whatever decks you want. And you can see I was goofing around with an Izzard's deck. Izzard Wizards, but it wasn't good. So we're going to pretend that deck doesn't exist. We're going to be going back to an old reliable, old faithful friend of mine, Mono White Aggro. The deck list will be in the description below, 100%. I got this off MTG Arena Zone. There's a ton of decks on that website. Feel free to try as many as you want. Personally, I prefer Mono White, so that's what I'm going to be rolling with. So you can see here, pretty much everything's a 4 of. I'll go through real quick, why not? Got 4 Code Spell Clerics, ETB, but it's a second spell, put counter target creature control. Monthly Open Hand, every time I cast a second spell, put counter on it. Paladin class, ton of abilities, this card's nuts. Your opponents, make sure it attacks your opponents, anthems your team, buffs one attacking creature, absolutely critical late game. Usher the Fallen, again one of our best 1-drops. It's 1 white 2/1 with an ability, because of course it is. It can boast, create a 1/1 human, very, very solid. Luminarch Aspirant, probably the best card in white from Zendikar Rising. 2-drop 1/1, give your end step now because it's alchemized, put a counter on a creature you control. Clarion Spirit, cast your second spell, get a 1/1 flyer. Kabir Takedown is our removal, and doubles as a land if we absolutely need it to be. Elite Spellbinder, 3-drop 3/1 flyer. Look at target opponent's hand, choose a card. They gotta pay 2 more for it. Get wrecked. Raydan and Valkmira, just an absolutely brutal card. A 3-drop 2/3 Flying Vigilance that forces snow lands to enter tapped, and non-creature spells cost 2 more for your opponents. Or Valkmira, 4-drop artifact that gives you and other permanents you control ward 1, essentially, and prevents 1 damage to every permanent you control from opponent's sources. That's a weird way to say it, but whatever, man. Skyclave Apparition, a 3-drop 2/2 when it ETBs, exile target non-token, non-mana permanent with CMC 4 or less. When it leaves, its opponent creates an XX or excellent CMC. Again, one of the best removal spells. It's a removal spell on a creature, so it's very, very good. One of the best removal spells in this deck. Sparring Regiment, essentially a ranger class that's already been ticked up to class 2 or to number 2. But again, oh well. Or the hell am I even talking about? No, great. 2 and a white. When it ETBs, you learn. When you attack, put a counter on target attacking creature and untap it. I'm gonna pretend I, know what the hell I'm saying. Legion Angel, 4-drop 4/3 flying. When ETBs, grab creature. Aim to Legion Angel from outside the game, put it in your hand. Of course, there's 3 in the sideboard, which I'll get to in a second. Our lands, we're running 22, 18 Snows, and 4 Faceless Havens. This card's fucking silly. For triple white, or triple snow, it's a 3/3 with vigilance and all creature types. Good luck. Hope you can deal with that. This thing had to be banned. Making up our sideboard, we're only limited to 7 because of best of 1. We got the 3 Legion Angels, just each one grabs the other one until we get all 4 on the field. Very difficult to go 1-for-1 with. Our learn package from those sparring regimes, we've got Mascot Exhibition. This thing needs no introduction. It is a bomb. It's been a bomb since Strixhaven came out. But if you need a refresher, it's 7 generic for a lesson. Sorcery lesson. Whenever you get a 2/1 Inkling, you get a 3/2 Spirit, and you get a 4/4 Elemental. Just if we need to, that's late game power right there. We got Academic Probation. Not really used as often as the others, but I still think it fits here. It's very, very good. Again, it's a sorcery. You choose one, choose an online card name. Opponents can't cast spells with the chosen name until your next turn. Or choose an online permanent. It can't attack or block. Its abilities cannot be activated. And finally, we've got Environmental Sciences. Oh, no, not. We have one more, sorry. Environmental Sciences, pretty basic. 2 mana. Grab a basic, put in your hand, shuffle, gain 2 life. It's fine. Does its job. And here we go. We got Reduced to Memory, exile non-permanent. Its controller creates a 3/2 red and white spirit creature token. So, with the deck all filled out, let's see how it goes. It's mono white. It's going to kick some ass, I think. Mono white's just been one of the best, most consistent decks ever since Zendikar Rising, I feel. Just being able to slam a bunch of creatures early, make them big very quickly. You got removal spells on creatures, so you don't even have to take a turn off to kill something. It's just very good. It's very difficult to deal with very quickly, and it just gets so out of hand so fast. Hey, let's get into it. Game 1, I got Usher the Fallen in hand, Usher the Fallen, Lunar Aspirant, Skyclave. It's going to be a good one. Looks like our opponent's also on that mono-white aggro plan. Alright, I can get behind this. Looks like we got a mirror going. Gonna leave my Usher. Next turn, looking at Monk and Paladin class, which I think is very, very good. Sure, take down the Usher. Yeah, sure, man, you got it. Oh, okay. That actually changes things. I'm gonna go with Lunar Aspirant. Paladin class doesn't really do a lot on turn 1, because mono white tends to play things sorcery speed. So I think the new plan is going to be get Aspirant down. Alright, I'll take it. I know Aspirant's a scary card and very difficult to deal with if you don't have targeted removal, but Jesus, that was an early concession. Hey, I'll take it. Like I said, this series is going to be all about getting these Midweek Magics done as fast as possible and just racking up wins. Arena doesn't necessarily punish you for not playing a competitive deck, but it definitely doesn't hurt to play a comp deck, that is for sure. And hey, that's our first win, so I will take it. Right, as I was saying, the goal of this series is effectively going to show you how to play Midweek Magic and just win as quickly as possible, as much as possible. As I previously stated, Arena does love winners. This is absolutely fine too. Monk, Lunar Aspirant, Clarion Spirit. There's Paladin class. Alright, liking this a lot. So, I don't know, Lunar Aspirant, I'm not gonna say, it's very good, it's still very good, but they definitely, I will say, Wizards definitely hit their target when they knock that thing down to, beginning of your end step, put a counter on something. It doesn't have the same power that it does, I could have played that, put a counter on the Monk, and maybe done some cool shit, but, Monk, didn't see that coming. Alright, well, here we go. That sucks losing that Clarion Spirit. This would have been a really nice turn otherwise. I mean, it's still gonna be decent. Counter on the Monk, off itself, counter on it from Code Spell, fumble with a 3/3, and suddenly my board's looking pretty scary. I don't really have a lot of things to fear in this either, just because Meathook doesn't really... Meathook's not legal in this format. So, I can just be unafraid to commit to this board. Doomscar exists, but I don't really think this deck would be running it. Like, it seems to be Orzhov Angels or Orzhov Clerics, to my assumption, so... Woof. That sucks. I mean, that's fine. That's a 2-for-1, kind of. That's fine. I'm shocked they didn't trade for Clarion Spirit. I think Clarion Spirit's a lot better than just eating a 1/1, but whatever. Oof, Legion Angel. Alright. Like I said, playing Legion Angels make it very difficult to go 1-for-1 with your opponent. I think for now, though, I just have the advantage, right? Like, I have a ton of threats on the board. Paladin class is going to Anthem next turn. It's also going to get a counter and a stick. So they're kind of pigeonholed into just playing these Legion Angels and just hoping that I can't kill around them, you know? Like, they play Legion Angel, and I think they're just dead if they don't have another follow-up play. Splendid Commercial. Yeah, no, you just played a 3-drop 3/3. I mean, it flies, I guess, that's cool. Got him. That's how it goes, man. You don't have any board wipes against this deck, it's gonna run your ass over very quickly. So, yeah, I mean, that was what, turn 4 or 5-ish? Like, and again, it's cool. You can't overstate how critical these Skyblade apparitions are. Getting a removal spell on a creature, you don't take turn off to play it. It's absolutely insane how devastating it can be. Ooh, Bloodcaster, alright. Don't anticipate this thing seeing any play in standard once rotation hits, but still a cool card. I could be totally wrong on that one, but oh well. We'll see. Right, game 3. Man, if I run this through in what, like 10 minutes? I don't even know how long this recording's been. Yeah, almost 10 minutes. Cool. This will be funny. Dude, hell yeah, alright, I'm down with this. 2 Ushers and Code Spell Cleric, plus Sparring Regime and a Kabir Takedown. Man. Alright. And notice we've been on the draw all 3 of our games so far. Like, typically aggro decks suffer from being on the draw, but you've seen we haven't slowed down whatsoever. Alright. So Paladin class is it's a weird card to start with, right? To me, that signals they don't have any other 1-drops. Because typically, if you're on the play, you want to get something down that can attack. Playing Paladin class first, it does precisely nothing. Okay. Seeing as how I didn't draw land, I want to get Sparring Regime down on 3. I'm going to go for Kabir Takedown tapped, and I'll play another Usher. They have 2 mana open. I can't imagine that they're playing any. I can't think of what they could have. I don't think they really have anything. If it's control deck, they're not playing Paladin class. I don't really feel Doomscar right now. And I mean, they also would have had to foretell it. There's no 3-drop board wipes. Yeah, no, there shouldn't be any. Ooh, Archon of Area. Alright. Sure. That actually kind of poses a lot of cards I have. Yeah, we're gonna have to exile that very soon. Alright, well, cool. Glad Sparring Regime actually learns. Sparring Regime is also pretty brutal to deal with. I don't think they're gonna have too much luck with. I mean, it's mono white. They can definitely have Skyclave Apparition, but still, whenever I attack, it gives 1 creature vigilance and puts a counter on it. Jesus, they're running fucking Disenchant. Alright, sure, man, you got it. Still, like, the damage is gonna be done, though. Reduced memory, exile your Archon, and I get to actually do things, so. It sucks, I'm probably gonna trade an Usher for it. You know, well. Maybe I'll attack first. I'll see which one they trade with. I'm assuming it's gonna be the 3-2. I should've just fucking put the counter on the other 3-2. That was really stupid of me. Oh well. I mean, we'll cover that mistake up right now. We'll just play Usher the Fall. I mean, that's the other good thing. If you kind of fuck up with this deck, you got another. I say another option, but like you can kind of cover up your mistakes a lot more easily than you would in, say, a control deck. If you didn't counter something, you're kind of fucked, you know. Interesting to note, they've missed a couple land drops. They were on the play, so they should be up to 5 lands by now if they've hit 1 every turn. Evidently they haven't. The hell's a cleric class doing in here? Man, there's gotta be some like bizarre combo they're trying to do, right? Like, I'd like to think I'm pretty good with remembering a lot of cards and, in general, a lot of strategies, but for the life of me, I can't think what they're trying to do. Archon of the Marif is fine, you know, it shuts down their aggro decks, but genuinely, I can't tell you what the hell they're trying to do. Oh, let's sequence this right. Monk the open hand first, then Code Spell Cleric. Tempted to play Valmira, but they don't have a lot of snows, and I'd rather keep... yeah. I'm tempted to play Raydan, I should say, not Valmira. But, they don't have a lot of snows, and I don't think they're going to be casting stuff with CMC 4 or greater. I mean... Right? Like... From what I can see, they're mono white. Alright, sure. Oh, well, hey, that's... I mean... Well, how are we looking on time? That's our third win. Yeah, 15 minutes. Alright, cool. Cool. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Should be a quick 3-0, so hey, man, this is a real solid deck. Forced a bunch of concessions. Even though I didn't just show it off, I still... Fuck you, Arena. Cool. So that, yeah, man, you can burn through this event and get your shitty cosmetic for some goofy ass Baldur's Gate card. But, yeah, man, like I said, this deck's very, very solid. I'll pull up the list on screen one more time. Solid deck, just burned through. Again, on the draw, too. How many times do you see that happen? I mean, right, like, mono white's... let me pull it up in a different view here. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Cool, and let's bring out the sideboard too. Perfect. Alright. Again, here's the deck one more time. Like I said, it's going to be in the description down below. Like I said, it's also on, where did I get it from? MTG Arena Zone. They have a ton of decks. If you want to, you can try out any one you want. This is all access. I don't think I had sparring regimens, but I'm in all access, so it doesn't matter. Right. Like I said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get the same success I did with this deck. Mono White's always been one of my favorites, so hopefully you enjoy it as much as I did. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, all of that stuff. I appreciate it so much. I think that'll do it for me. Like I said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.